Okay, so I'm going to minimize chat when this loads up. Okay, here we go. So black to move. Throat is killing me. Okay, I don't see anything yet. Knight d4 is interesting because I'm hitting f3. And he can't move the knight anywhere. I guess he could go here. But then I just take it. So this knight d4 looks like it might even work. So if bishop takes, that might be the, no, sorry, bishop takes, then the queen, right? So what could white do against knight d4? I guess he has to take it with his knight. But then I just take it with my pawn. So knight d4, knight takes d4, e takes d4. And if f3, then I just take on e3. I mean, I think that's the answer. Knight d4. I'm going to play it like, potentially I should think longer, but I want those bonus points, and I think this is correct. Yeah, so I just go pawn takes. So he goes queen f4, which I didn't consider. I guess I should have considered that. So I wonder if I take on h1. Is that good enough? Two rooks and a bishop against a queen and a rook. Probably not, no. So I should have considered this queen c4. So what could I do here then? There's b5. It's a bit of a concession. Is that my only move? That's giving up a lot. And could he then just take on f7? I don't know about that. I don't see what else it would be though, other than g5. G5, queen takes f7. Potentially I play rook f8, or I could just take on e3. Yeah, I'm going to play g5. Okay. He goes to g3. I think I cash in the bishop now. Because if I don't, like if I play some other random move, then I guess he'll just retreat. And that's still very good for me, to be fair. That's still good for me, but why not take the bishop? So I'm going to take it. Okay. Opening up chat. Okay, nobody said anything? Anyone new in here? Nope. Okay, I got 5 points for that. I think that's tied. Well, let's see, what was my previous best? On puzzles. Oh, wait, it's just saying 2875? Oh, I'm not 2880. Okay, it was 2879, so not a new personal best. Okay, yeah, that took me 6 minutes, 42 seconds. The target time is 19 seconds. I mean, boy, that's quick, 19 seconds. Target time is kind of BS, if you ask me. Yeah, so it started here. The first move was pretty easy to find. I should have seen queen f4 or queen c4 as being a possibility. And then g5 wasn't super difficult to find. Not the best puzzle in the world, but... Okay, I'm going to do another one. If I get the next one right, I think it'll be a new personal best. Should be, I mean. Okay, chat is minimized. Here we go. Black to move. Okay. So isn't this just winning here? I guess he can escape. But let's look at it. So if for some reason he goes to g1, then it's, I think it's mate, right? Should be. Should be. Checkerino. And if he comes back, it's actually not though. It's actually not. Let's not look at that. Actually, I want, let's, Alessandro doesn't want me jumping around, but I'm going to jump around a little bit. I'll try to minimize how much I do. Let's look at a queen check first. Because if he blocks with the queen, I just take the queen. So this is more limiting, and he only has, well, I guess he still has 2 squares. Let's say king g1. And unfortunately, I don't have a follow-up check. However, I just saw something else that's interesting. If I go queen d5, and I know I'm jumping around still, but if he goes to king g1 now, first of all, if I go here, he can't even go to the corner anymore, so that eliminates one move. So if I go queen d5, he has to go king g1, and then I have rook g8. Now, that might not even be winning. Potentially, he just takes my rook. And if I take check, that might not be enough for me. Although probably it's good enough. But I only have a rook and a queen. So if he then goes king h1, I guess I could pick up his other knight then by going back to queen d5 check. And that would pick up his other knight. So that would be good if he went to the corner. So let's look at that again. So check, rook g1, takes. Now, if he blocks, what if he blocks with this knight on the 5th rank? See, I don't know if that's good enough for me. He has a fortress. He's got a fortress there. Yeah, check. King G1. Is there another move I could do in between? I mean, probably not. I mean, we'd have to go to check, take, knight 5, G3. Yeah, and that's a fortress. So I have to resist that. So I'm discounting this, unfortunately, because after King G1, unless it's not Rook G8, but I don't. See what else it could be. Like potentially attack his queen. So I'm discounting that line because I don't know what to do after knight G3. So I have to look for something else. Okay, so let's look at this again. Rook H2. If King G1, I'd probably have to give a check. And then King G2. I'm going to do it in my head. So Rook H2, King G1, Rook H1, King G2. He's surprisingly slippery. I think after that, so Rook H2, King G1, Rook H1, King G2. Then I go Queen D5. Wait a second. I mean, it's hard, that's a hard line to calculate because there's always a possibility of knight H2. That's a very confusing line. I wish the other line would work. Queen D5. So I'm gonna look at that original line again and go deeper. I need to stop bouncing around it between my lines, but at least I'm aware of that. Queen d5, king g1, rook g8, queen g8, queen takes g8, and then knight f g3. I just don't see an answer to that though. So maybe after that line, I just keep running into a dead end. I don't see it. I'm gonna go with the first line, like, and then after knight, and he creates his fortress. I guess I'm just gonna take here on a2, and then if rook e3, I don't know. I guess I'll take another pawn and then I'll try to run these pawns. That's what I'm gonna go with, but I'm very uncertain. Okay, that was right, but I don't like the follow-up. So, yeah, that was right, and that's a new personal best of 2880. But the follow-up isn't so clear, so let's look at that. Open up the engine. I mean, the first part is really easy to find, but how do you follow up on it? So, oh, it's going to make me do it again. So this is the move, knight g3. And then I was just going to start taking pawns. Yeah, that's what the computer wants. It wants to just take pawns. And then we can run these two up eventually. But it's not clear. I mean, this is a real question. So, not my favorite puzzle. And it should actually probably be higher rated because I bet you a lot of people just see that original tactic and they don't think beyond this. They just say, oh yeah, I won the queen. But this is not, I mean, you have to see the rest of the puzzle. So, hello, Blind Bandit. Okay, I'm going to update the stream title. Aiming for 2885. Whoops. Okay, I'm going to minimize chat and do another one here. Okay. Not a whole lot of pieces on board. Black to move. So we can pick up the rook to start, but then we might get mated. Actually, this check looks interesting. Because if he blocks with the rook, then I just take the rook. Which still might be okay for him, but yeah, this looks interesting. So, and if he runs, then I have a rook check. So this looks interesting. Check, king e5, then rook e3. And that's just mate, or soon to be. So after rook e4, queen takes his mate. So he would have to play rook d3, and possibly I could take with the rook, or even give a rook check. But let's look at taking check, because I mean this just has to be good, right? Can he escape this? Boom, bang, boom, bang. He could run. Oh, this is mate though. Check. Yeah, I'm going with this. Look at it one more time, but check, check, mate. Yeah. Check, check, mate. Ooh, did that one pretty quick. Opening up chat. 5 points for that. So new personal best again, 2885. Okay, update the stream title again. 2890 is the goal. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Aiming for 2890. Minimizing chat. Here we go. White to move. Oh, his queen looks like it'll get trapped. looking to trap his queen. Could I? Yeah, there's got to be a way to trap his queen. If I mean, if I just attack it right now, this is just going to repeat. So if I try to prepare it, like here, how would that even help though? Oh, because I don't want him attacking the queen, my queen. That's why. Yeah. So if I go here and then I get another move in, I mean that's a lot of waiting though. His queen gotta be able to be trapped. Yeah, like if I got this move for free, queen f2 for free, and then I went bishop a2. If he takes here, then this picks up his queen. And if I go here, then if I go to g2, then there's queen g4, but then I have h3, which picks up the queen. No, it doesn't. Does it? Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. So that's why I like queen f2. Did he have any time to deal with that? He might. He might have like knight g4. So maybe my queen can't go to f2. Yeah, knight g4 shuts that down. So I guess this is the only other square. So maybe it's queen e1. And if he goes knight g4, oh, but then I'm not protecting this anymore. Huh? Maybe I can't trap it that way. I would like queen f2, but then there's knight g4. Wait, his queen is almost. It's not quite trapped there still. Oh, is it though? If I go take and then he goes queen takes, I have h3 and his queen is trapped. No, it's not. He could take on h3. No, he can't take on h3. Oh, he could. Because then after rook h3, he can go back. Wait, let me look at this again. Boom, bang, boom, bang. Yeah, he could. My bishop's gone. I go h3, queen h3, rook h1. It goes queen back to h3. So yeah, this doesn't work. Unless it goes deeper, and then I play queen g1. That'd be crazy. So this won't work because he can just take on h2. Although it looks like he was going to get trapped there again. But I'm blocking my rooks, so maybe he won't. And going here doesn't work because after I mean, first of all, I can't play this. And moving the rook is pointless because after bishop g2, he plays queen g4. Maybe I can't trap the queen. I'll look elsewhere then. But my instinct says queen is going to be trapped. Maybe I do start with bishop g2, and then I just move the queen. Then I play h3. That might work. So bishop g2, first of all, he can't... maybe he can take there. Bishop g2 maybe just takes on h3. Because if rook here, then he takes on g3. But then do I have rook h3? I might have rook h3. Boom, bang, boom, bang, rook h3. Yeah. Wait, no, then he has queen g4. Bishop g2, queen h2, rook h1. Unless it's another slow move, but bishop g2, queen h2, rook h1, queen g3. Rook h3. And then queen g4. Okay, I'll look elsewhere for now. I still think it's the queen, though. It feels like his queen can get trapped. It just does. I burned a lot of time on that. 8 minutes almost. Nothing else seems any good. I don't really want to look anywhere else. It can't be anything else. I mean, maybe bishop b5 or bishop b6 or something. Bishop b6, c takes b6, rook takes b6, then there's just like, amongst many things, king d7. Yeah, I don't think it's got to be the queen. It's got to be the queen. Michelle, my belle. Maybe I can play queen f2. Because maybe I just win the knight at the end. Queen f2. Knight g4. Bishop g2. If he takes my queen... Oh, no, it doesn't work, eh? This is a head scratcher. Bishop g2. Queen takes h2. Like, how slow can I be? Can I then play bishop? No, I mean, then could I? No, that's not gonna work. Could I then go queen f3? Could I be that slow? Boom, bang, queen f3, threatening rook h1. I wonder if I could do that. Boom, bang, queen f3. If knight g4, bishop g2, queen h2, queen f3, knight g4. So let me just arrows here. Bishop g2, queen h2, queen f3, knight g4. And then if I go rook h1, well, then his queen is trapped. So that's an interesting idea. Boom, boom, queen f3. And if he plays h4, he'll lose the rook. Then I have rook h1, queen g3, queen takes g3. That might be, that's looking good. Let's look at that again. Boom, bang, slow move of queen f3. That looks good, man. That's a hard one. That's a hard one. I think that works. Again, if h4, we have rook h1. And he does get some compensation. But I don't think it's enough. Now, there's one other line I have to look at, which is bishop g2, queen g4. But I was going to go queen f2 here. But and then h3. Because he doesn't have time to do much. He could play h5, or h4, which would be the greatest threat. So bishop g2, queen g4, queen f2, h4. He might escape there. Let's do that in my head. g4. Sorry, I mean bishop g2, queen g4, queen f2, h4. Or actually, I might play queen g2 instead of queen f2. So maybe bishop. Oh no, I can't. My bishop is there. But yeah, so bishop g2, queen g4, queen f2, h4, h3, and then he goes queen h5. He's escaping, it seems like. Bishop g2, queen g4. Yeah. Queen f2, h4. So maybe I go to f1 instead. Then I can play bishop h3. So maybe it's bishop g2, queen g4, queen f1. No, but then the g3 pawn is hanging. No. It still might work. Let me think. Bishop g2, queen g4, queen f1, h4. And then I have bishop h3. No, but he still has queen h5. He still escapes. Shoot. I thought I had it. I totally thought I had it. Is that the end? I mean, bishop g2, queen g4, queen f2, stupid h4, stupid h4. Oh, wait. Am I just stupid? After h4, if I go bishop f3, okay. So let's look at the f1 line. So bishop g2, queen g4, queen f1, h4, and then if I go h3, no, he's still escaping. Wait. Yeah, then I go, okay, so bishop g2, queen g4, queen f1, h4, then I go bishop f3. Yeah, and then yeah, that's it. And then he's trapped. So bishop g2, queen g4, queen f1, h4, bishop f3. Yeah, because my queen covers h3. That's it. That covers both lines. That's a tricky one. Let's see if I'm right. So the first move is here. And he goes this line. So this line, I was going to go the slow move. I think I was going to go queen f3 in this line. Although I almost wonder if queen f2 works here too, but can only be one. So queen f3 I was going to go. Yeah, I can't go queen f2 because then he attacks me here. So I was just going to go queen f3 and then his queen is trapped. And if h4, I still have just rook h1. So the other line was actually prettier though, that I refuted. The queen g4 line was prettier. But yeah, here in this variation, I was just going to go queen f3. Yep, and then just rook h1. And he does get compensation, as I said. Yeah, I got it. Opening up chat. That was a nice one. 5 points for that. That was rated 2910. So I'm now 28. I thought I was 2890 last time. Okay, well, no, I guess I'm 2890 now. So that was difficult. It took me 20 minutes. Yeah, and I want to double check if my other line is right, but I think it is. So the other line that I refuted was if queen g4. Yep, queen f1 is the right answer. And then if h5, then we have bishop f3. Yeah, I like that puzzle. So I was right. Yeah, the queen gets trapped. Yeah, that was enjoyable, albeit difficult. So in this little session, pretty good. I got 4 correct from 2870 to 2890, 20 points.